Hey everyone. How is everyone? Hey, Noopsy. How are you, mate? Same with you, Charlie. Nice to see you again, mate. Been busy today, absolutely. Been grinding away at this. You might see this is the velodrome. But I've been working a lot on the crowds today. So hopefully we are able to actually get that sorted out today. In the meantime, we're also going to start on the velodrome, as I said. And I found a new technique to start with the crowds actually. So just gonna show you how that works. When we import the audience area, it will generate these tiles right here. Now what we want to do is select them all. We want to redo the parent. How long does it take to do, Mr. Nolik whatsoever? 2 hours now. The crowds are a bit longer. So I'm still in the process of figuring it out. In fact, I'm gonna test run it now with 3D models instead of just the 2D like cardboard boxes. So while that loads, we can go back to Blender. And now instead of just going on our merry way, we want to press tab, select everything. We want to make a few subdivisions. And the tricky thing is that these are going to have to be done almost manually. Especially if we have these small sections. So we're starting with the velodrome, and then we will move over to the Dragao later. Hey Dale, nice to see you, mate. Love to learn the mod. Love the mod. Only I do is we mod a lot of Twitch people's. Yeah. Also modding. Just of a different ilk. Let's take these bigger sections now and run a subdivision layer on them. So I was planning to make a script for this, but as you guys might have known, planning is not my strong suit. But hopefully everyone is well. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Franco. Let's select all of these. Yeah, let's do these as well. So we'll quickly do we'll save it as a velodrome. There were a lot of requests for this one, so yeah. How is your day going? My day is going very well. I feel like I've made a lot of progress today, which is always nice. And I will do another subdivision layer to this. So all of the dots you see, that's where the crowds are going to spawn in. Now maybe let's also get some going here. The immersion is going to be through the roof. Absolutely. That's the idea. Have a nice. Thank you so much, Bahadro. Bahadro's Buchak. Hope that is the way. Okay, allocate a separate away section when doing the crowd. I believe we can. So when I look at this, for example, right? If I then go into the properties, was it here? I need to find it real quick first. Give me a second. Yeah, so the crowd assignment is ultra home, ultra home, ultra home. this is the Velodrome, Flying Scotsman. Thank you so much for joining, by the way. Yeah, don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you are new. But you can see these are the crowd assignments. And I'm hoping at some point we'll be able to change it. So I don't know where the away fans are in the Velodrome. Probably here because of the fencing. Oh no, wait, that's there as well. I assume it's here then. Let's do this. So I hope to at some point be able to say, well, this here will separate. And let's call this, yeah, that works. And then we can just go, so this type is going to be heavy away, or just away, oak away. Like this. And then we can remove these three. And then this becomes the away end. Where am I from? I am from the Netherlands. I had to think about that for a moment. Yeah, that is the hope at some point, and then I'll be able to program it in, and it'll be able to differentiate the values. We're not at that point yet, so I'll quickly remove it. In fact, let's not. There we go. That's good. For now though, let's get back to this. You get paid big for it. If that is what you want, then there are always donation links down below in the description. I won't charge for the pack. It's gonna be free. If what team do you support in the Netherlands? Helmond Sport, and then PSV. Only game I saw in the stadium was last year's Lyon. We lost 3 to Marseille. Yeah, you're gonna have that. I can't imagine the fallout when I do either Celtic Park or Ibrox. It's going to be a lot better. Yeah, let's not do that here. Let's do that in Unity. Import the scarecrows. Are you going to do the PS? Of course. What do you think? I guess you could eventually do it with the core, family, corporate. Yep. That's the hope. And then make tools that should hopefully get the FM community to make their own tifos or their own flags or whatever. What's your favorite Dutch team? PSV and Helmond Sport. But Helmond Sport is like my local club, and PSV is also our local club, but it's much bigger. Due to Hamden, I did consider it, Flying Scotsman. Like models people can request on a Patreon tier. Not yet, but once I have the pack fully out, I think I'm going to do that, yes. Let's see, those are the scarecrows on the pitch there. Let's check out if the latest. Ah, it's a super chat. Thank you so much for it, mate. Big J Shreds. As promised, bro. Much appreciated. Thank you for being for your outstanding work. Thank you. Let's go to the match. Let's see what happens. You'll see that the match loading takes a little while. That's because it's now generating crowds. I wasn't able to see them just now when I switched from 2D to 3D, so we'll have to see if it fixes it now. No, still nothing. That's a tad disappointing. Yeah. I agree with the Flying Scotsman. Still buzzing. Nice. Yeah, I saw the things yesterday. It looked like absolute scenes. And truthfully, if there's one type of like nation that I really would like to go to the World Cup, it's the Scots. Just have a lot of Scottish friends, lovely people. Let's see. So that is. There we go. So let's keep that. Let's get that bashing away and on the side. Scarecrows are loaded. Lights. Let's get those in. Nice. The cheers. I think we will have some here. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, that's it then. Alright, why is it selecting a lot of the stadium with scarecrows? Let's import the main one again, and then we will export. As soon as FM as international manager, I will do a YouTube video of Scotland at the World Cup. Needs to happen. Just needs to happen. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, nice. Let's select the whole collection. Bloody hell. There we go. That is the Velodrome. Nice. McTominay needs to win a World Cup. Hey. I agree. I always said it when it was at United. One of the most underrated players in England at the time. And I still stand by it. Let's do Hampden, shall we? Just get it ready for Unity. He's so underrated. No, it was not. He never was a DM. He was always a second striker, shadow striker. Yeah, just never understood why. I mean, he was good on the Solskjaer, wasn't he? Solskjaer. Just then the rest game, and then he scapegoat. Someone's being spammed shitless. He did, yeah. Like he's the only in Hampden. Hold on a minute, that wasn't right. Oh, don't tell me it's corrupted, is it? Oh, that would be horrible. Give me 2 seconds, lads. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to re-download it. Yeah, it should work. Bit odd. sake. Right. No Hamden Park then, sorry lads. Having said that, there is this stadium that I want to showcase. If the lighting's not completely fucked. It's a stadium made by... Hang on, let me put up his Twitter. It's a stadium that is made by Leonardo Borges, who is a Brazilian stadium creator. I will get his link to Twitter in the chat. And he basically said this is the Atlético de Mineiro stadium, and he's happy for me to use it in FM modding context. So I've put his link to Twitter in the description, or in the chat right now. Same for you, Twitch. Oh yeah, I was about to say Twitch looks like... The Dragão is today. Yes, it is today. And with this link, go and support him. It's an amazing model of the stadium. And it adds a tifo. And all of that on top of it. So this is a PES stadium. And he basically said, yeah, you can use this for the translation to Football Manager. To show him some love. Show him some actual, like, yeah, get him up there. It's insane work. People should be credited where it's due. And yeah, give Leonardo some support. So we're able to use this for Football Manager. It's not completely done, but it just looks sick. That tifo will just, it's so fucking hard. I just wanted to showcase this. I also finished the Red Star Stadium yesterday. Again, if the lighting wants to fix itself. One. Jesus wept. So yeah. The models that you're using is from PES patches with stadiums. When time is ready. When time is ready, time is ready. But Christmas, hopefully. Christmas is my aim. Shall we get started on the first stadium? Because I have a few made already. I prepared a few in advance. Of course, the Dragão, one of the ones. Let's start with that one. I need to also say that I really would have liked. Oh wait, hang on. Let me copy the materials first. The goal today was to actually have both the Dragão and the Jose Alvalade ready for the Porto and the Sporting ones. But the Sporting ones is having a bit of issues. So I've asked Arthur, who is the Brazilian PES stadium creator, another one, if he wants to share the original stadium from PES. So he was on the case. Hang on here. Materials. Yeah, we don't have Portugal yet. Okay. I need to extract them manually. Yeah, but this is all on the second screen, so I appreciate you guys are not going to be able to see it, but yeah. Bear with. There's this nifty tool. That will basically convert everything into DDS files. There we go. Now we can copy this. I hope it works now because it didn't work earlier today. Let's add it into Blender. Hope it works. If it doesn't, then I have an alternative up my ace or up my sleeve. Let's see what the chat say. Can you show the Serena in game? Yes, I will do that later. Models that you are using it. Yeah, Red Star looks great. Nice, thank you. How you can project and add stadiums to FM? Well, Vilu. In that case, I would watch the stream. See it. I think it works. Yeah, see, so this was the issues. This is not how it looks. This is too much work to fix on my own. Because I have to go into the actual materials for it. The shading part. I have to figure out why stuff happens. So for example, for this, why is this then doing the, yeah, it makes no sense. So I had an alternative plan. Are you getting the stadium models from the blending is? No, I am not. I am getting them from pets. That's not how the stadium looks in real life, does it? Because I've also found a different one. This one. Oh, that's prefabs. Here we go, Portugal. First off, I need to add the textures. It's this one, I believe. That model PGS. Yeah, and the source images. This part of like the preparation takes the longest. One thing that I still need to do, is do the subdivision for the crowds. Right, so that is now loaded. Here we go. Can read write. Compression. Now we extract the materials. To the Dragao. And whilst we do that, I'll quickly open up the Blender folder. Blender file, sorry. Many crowds are working. Oh, I did do the subdivision. Nice. Okay, good. Crowds are working. Ish, I would say. Hold up, this isn't right. There we go. I don't understand why it's not back in hell. Let's remove it. Let's try and open it up again. Export it again. What if I just fucked something up myself? Nothing changed size-wise, so that's a bit strange. When you anticipate the release? Christmas, yeah. Thanks as well for answering the questions, Navig61. How progress? Crowds are almost functioning now. So thanks for checking in again, Maximka. Yes, Willu. Yep, every club will have its own ID and its own stadium. Okay, whatever. It does. Does it actually? Oh yeah, it did load. Nice. Cool. Now then, we will have the audience source images. We'll quickly import that one. So we can either have this one, or we can just do it in blue. Full blue. Like that. On. Lower, like that. Nice. And for the field, to that one person, right, who has been using 65 different burner accounts to tell me about the pitches, as long as you will do that, I will make the pitches worse. Because I'm a petty cunt. Make setting for streams for low division of kids. You mean the under 21 thing? The pitch mod? No, it's not, because everything will have separate pitches. Yeah, the PSG theme, it's fixed now. The pitch pattern, probably. Hey, Sir Mario, nice to see you again, mate. You will buy FM because of me? Aw. I'm pretty sure SI won't care though, so... I do. There we go. Have the lines proper. Nice. Now we don't have that clipping thing anymore. Cover media plus Sony cams OBS. Ah, okay. Let's read. Yeah. Cool. So this one will also have the banners and stuff, which you can quite easily change yourself. So you can open up the flag right here. Say you would want to do something hideous, like doing this. And you can. If you this is a never-ending project, we have a clear plan to stop at a certain point. It's a never-ending project, isn't it? Hopefully, at some point, I can actually remake my own, like, stadiums and stuff. That would be really sick. Also, why are they now all upside down? Fuck. That's such a weird thing. Yeah, that's insane. Why is this suddenly happening? I suppose. I suppose this will fix it then? It was supposed to be just a normal showcase. Wow. Yeah, that literally is nothing to go back to. So this is what it was. Anyway, so you can do that. Cool. Now, in terms of the lighting, directional light, let's go for a little bit. Hello? The question down on the pitch mod later, but on laptop is it? It's from what I have been able to test, it's really not demanding. Also, I don't really understand why. Ah, I understand why. So now, hopefully, once we get in game, it might actually be a Champions League night. As for the filter, let's do a slight evening glow. And we will now bake the lighting. So I was looking into a 3D pitch mod to add it onto the pitches. I can show you the model that I have. It's this right here. Like this. How do you find FM? Hey Gary Miller, I've not tried it yet, mate. I've only been the only thing I've been doing is modding it. So, but the thing is, you have to like constantly keep duplicating it. And that for the whole page. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I know I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. I can be bothered for a lot, but this is just why am I doing it now then? Yeah, this will also allow us to create patterns. So, for example, could we lower this a little bit more, like this? And we want to give it, let's say we want to give it this color. Oops, need to make that a separate mod. Anyway, it will take forever, so let's not fuck around with that just yet. That'll be for once it's done. And again, since that one guy keeps pestering me about the turf looking awful, I'm gonna make it purposefully bad. So I hope you're happy. Alright, so the audience area is here. Yep. This is already fixed. Nice. Thinks this might be a no chat stream. What do you mean? I do see rip, or I do see chat. What do you mean? I didn't even see we were rated. Thank you so much, Ili Kaffa. Just looking in too much, isn't it? Yeah, I'm also on YouTube. Anyway, that is the way it is. Should we try this in game then? Got a few to try actually. So let's make sure this is rotated correctly first. By doing this. Nice. Stadium's looking good. Cheers, mate. Nice. You know the new virtual red badge has just been... I have not, no. You're going to make in-stadium commentator take place? That is so sick, man. Nice. Cool. Now we'll do this real quick. The rendering, the lighting. We'll just quickly generate it. I say quickly. Yeah, nice. It was quickly. And now we will make this a prefab. Man, I just wish I could color code in Unity. Here we go. So hopefully this mod pack coming with sound mods and all the other texture mods. You're gonna make the Champions League. Yeah, That was the goal when I started. Is it possible to make a mod that will enable us to play as existing managers? I don't know how, as you mean... Ah, thanks, Navig. But, you mean as existing managers in the saves? Or in the matches itself? Because I think at some point we will probably be able to. But it will take a little while. Maybe even this entire year. Yeah, I exported all of those. Let's export Mineiro. And in the meantime, I'm just quickly gonna check up on the Stadium IDs. Give me a second. Plugins. Go. And the config. There we go. So do we want to do Red Star first? Let's do Red Star first. Let's see here. Which one was it? Let's take this one. I was really anticipating the patch day as well. A bit disappointed that it didn't come out. And in fact, let me load the working one from earlier. The earlier patch. Or the earlier plugin, sorry for the crowds. Just cut this out. Put it in there. That was this one. Place that there. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm working, so I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or on Friday. I might do if I feel okay. As well as with the bar, still it's still quite a bit tricky. Asset bundles. Here we go. Finally. Oh shit. For the Mineiro, we don't have the things yet. Did I make them? Can't remember. I did make them, I think. And if not, then we didn't. Fair enough. Whatever. Did I rotate this one? Yep. Cool. So that means we are now starting with the Red Star bundle first. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more FM modding. Bit cheeky. I think the 3D model of managers. I think that could be possible, yeah. Will the night still be a thing? Will they automatic? I'm yet to test that out. Let's make sure everything else, like, let's make sure we get everything finished first, and then we'll tackle those things. Ad boards are moddable? Question mark. Not gonna say too much. Honestly, the stadiums are looking so good. I really can't wait for big European nights. Glad to hear that. London Stadium will at some point be done. Don't worry. I think you will always have limitations when it comes to that. All people, players, staff have unique IDs. Same goes for Pep. You can't start with an occupied ID because but can fake it for a little. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Strika. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Doing well. Let's check out the Red Star Stadium. Let me also change the stream element. Stadiun Dragao. And for the next one, shall we do... Again, I wanted to do the sporting one originally. Which one shall we do next? In the big 5 leagues. We'll do the Velodrome. Yeah, I am making a lot of progress with stadium crowds. So the thing is, because right here, I've not subdivided these yet. The only crowds we might be seeing will be on the edges, but we aren't even seeing those. Leeds, La Bombonera, yeah. Oof. Yeah, so Sporting was the one I was gonna make, but unless Arthur has sent me a new one. Sent it to me. Oh, he has. Legend. I don't know if you're watching, Arthur. If you are, then big legend. So this is the Red Star one. Now, when in the final build, goals will be like this. Stadium generate. This one? Yep, it is. Position. So in the actual ones, it will be like this. And then on the other side, because it's not currently fully centered. How can I pay to get the Estadio Jalisco in the mod? Once the rest of the work is done, other Italian hypotheticals to make it work. Which one is it? Old Trafford, same story. I can't do Old Trafford yet, mate. So yeah, we know this works. Now let me quickly change the config file to... In fact, let's put the team mappings. What is the mapping for Red Star? Hang on. Belgrado. What the fuck do I search for with Red Star? Jesus Christ. Crvena Zvezda. Okay. Nice. So this is this ID. Let's map it to that. Alright, we have Mineiro in already. Which other ones did I put in? It was the Dragao. And I need the stadium ID for the Dragao. Sorry guys, I'm doing this on my second monitor. Give me a few seconds. Oh, it uses the regional like accents on the letters. It's so shite. It took you ages. Like, I'm not even trying to be lazy because I'm doing my best to like pronounce everything correctly as well, but just a hassle sometimes, man. Oh, that was it. Auto. That the one? No, it's not. Got a few more. Stadiun. There we go. I've got the ID finally. You'd be surprised at how different some of these IDs are. Okay, cool. Now let's boot up the game. After I use I'm gonna do Dragao first. There we go. What did I miss in chat? Have you done Craven Cottage yet? No, mate, I have not. Assuming you have FMREF open for the IDs. No, I have an Excel sheet open for that. But thank you anyway, Navig. No testing has been done by me, at least on the player models. Sorry. Bilbao, how far down are you planning to go down the English lower leagues? Would use free cam to sit in the seat. Bratton Park. Which one is that? Is that Portsmouth? Oh, Brenton Park. Sorry, that was at a Fratton Park. Probably just committed a sin and a half. That one, yeah. What's it? Tranmere still 4th, or are they now 5th division? They used to be 4th division not too long ago, weren't they? There's the Dragao. It's strange because it hides the crowds. So over here we should have an overlay of. I just need to change the specular here. It's awful. Fucking hell, I'm being blinded. Still League 2 these days? Nice. Yeah, this will be a lot less white once it's done. FM has been my life for nearly a decade now. Just wow. Hey, Arquando. Good to see you in chat, mate. Ah, thank you so much, Omail, for the super chat. Nice. I made a velodrome. Yeah. The stands are blue. Wait, are the stands actually blue in real life? Hang on. Let me look up an image. Oh yeah, the seats are. Yeah. Those seats currently aren't a thing yet. Oof, the mod pack isn't working that Arthur sent me. Okay, got around it with a workaround. Give me 2 seconds. Over in here. Also, if you do want to support, we have super chats. There is a link tree in the description of the stream, which you can click if you want to help support that way. But yeah, so the seats are blue, but we don't have the seats. This is the Dragão. We'll move to the Velodrome now. And then the stadium after that will be the Alva. Am I saying that right? Alvalare. Yeah, I keep twisting that up. And the current stadium is going to be the Velodrome. We'll save this. Sweet. Birmingham City revealing at 60,000 new. That is quite something. Yeah, so all of the hearts that I just won with Porto supporters has now been evaporated. How is that still like this asset, right? The big ugly thing that constantly keeps popping up. Let's get rid of it. Right, that is now saved. Quickly put this in OBS because I can't stand that. That looks so fucking ugly. Why am I in Martinique in 2020 and 2037? Because I just won the Champions League, man. One of the richest clubs in the world. We have the Martin Martini Stadium, which is named after myself, Martin Martini. Oh yeah, I nearly won the World Cup. I got to the semis. Won the Coupe de France in the Champions League. We won it. Where can I see that? Current holders. I've got the GOAT in terms of the. I've got a 5'1" winger. Named Neville McLaughlin. He's from the Cayman Islands. Bro is shorter than 160 centimeters. Oh, thank you so much, Arthur. Again. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you. Did I already finish the Stadiun do Dragão? I've got the base model now. Once I got the crowds, that's when I'll start doing things. Yeah, this guy is just a world-class player. He had a 9.60 last season. With the player models, I think it's possible. Just don't know when or how. Right, for now we will just quickly move on to is this the one? Yeah. This game surely being in Unity will have better lighting, contact shadows. I hope so. Our PBRs, I've what is a PBR? Sorry, Mark. We're just now testing out the stadiums. So if my mapping works, then right now we should be playing in the Atlético de Baneiros stadium, which it does look like we are. with a tifo. But we're also playing the wrong way around. So this is pretty sick, isn't it? Imagine we're playing the right way around. Fact. Again, full credit to Leonardo for this. Let's get this exported again. Yeah, but it's a community effort, right? It's a community effort. Hey, DCYT. So again, everyone is now thanking me. A lot of you guys should also be putting the best community a lot of love, because they're the ones who put this out there to get in the first place. Oh, hang on a minute. I will quickly export or extract a package so we can work on this later. And the good news is Leonardo has also given me permission to use his models for Schalke, for Brighton, for the Galatasaray Stadium, for the Veltins Arena, and for the Papara Park. Got a few different stadiums from him, which is going to be great to see. Alright, that's finished creating. Let me quickly open up Blender. How do you actually add crowds to the stadium? I need to find a way to do it consistently, but I think my last build is now broken. So I need to get back in and sort it. Has there been any thought on making sure the default site? Yeah, there has been a thought to that, but it's not been executed upon at all. Because that is genuinely one of the last things I would do. Physically based renders, meaning the materials you're putting on a stadium, such as steel, glass, concrete, have the correct values. No, I've not looked into that anywhere yet, Mark. I also want this to be a lightweight thing, so that people can just use it. Now I don't know why this is so. I'll call it. And before some of you Portus say like, oh, it's because it's the wrong stadium. Yeah. How's Fabs going? What do you mean, Fabs? Porting time? Yeah, almost. Doesn't look right. Anyway. Let's then quickly were you a modder or whatever? No, not at all. Well done on what you're doing though, man. I think FM being on unique. Yeah, I think so too. I think this generally offers so much potential going forward. Gonna offer an insane amount of potential. Like this. I don't know how the outside looks. A lot in. So on the outside it is okay, quite a bit more detailed than this. I did unwrap it though. Right, let's test it out now. Yeah, and if not, we'll just make it the concrete one. As for renovations, here's how it's gonna look in the end. I just need to have a good, yeah, see you soon, Arcondo. Oh, bon appetit. Let's also get I put my fucking crowd injection. Okay. Pump that in. Let's see this Mineros stadium first. I'm getting all over the place. I need to focus. We'll do this first, then the Velodrome, and then the Alvalade. Feels like some textures are missing. Anyway, the inside should be good enough. So let's quickly head over to here. And we'll go into game now. Oh yeah, I also put out a video today about not Mineiro. Look, I think even if you're a rival supporter, this is gonna look sick. Just as a proof of concept. You don't have to be a supporter, just as a proof of concept. This is sick. Why? Why is it still being this way? Saved it, didn't we? Right. Now it should work. Okay. As a concept, it's amazing. It's a rivals. I know. I'm gonna have that a lot. You know, I can't help it. What is your team then, Drop? Just curious. Cruzeiro? Okay. Yeah, we'll do Cruzeiro at some point too, don't worry. Don't worry about that. Also, if you are new to the stream and you do enjoy what you're seeing, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe, or follow on Twitch. This helps out a lot. Let's get this asset bundle copied. Here we go. Now, hopefully we can see it in its full fervor. You have an all-time favorite footballer? I have too many. Probably the player that I enjoy to watch the most is Messi. Look, I'm only 25, so I've not seen guys like Zidane play live. From a club perspective, it's either Drogba, even someone like Gakpo, I really like because of PSV. There are way too many. But my favorite of all time, in Lampard and Messi. It's between them two. Just every time that something was gonna happen, it was because of them two in a game. Like they could take a game by the scruff of the neck and just make the difference, and that's what I've seen live. It's out of this world. Yeah, the man is I don't know how he did it. Is it still, bro? Getting silly now. Getting slightly annoyed now. Will you please fucking work? One more export, boys. Sorry. Julia Ugalau Damasai. Respect. I'm looking forward to seeing my Hertha team play at the Olympia Stadion. Yeah, that will be a thing. I mean, Lucas is up there. He's an icon for sure, but he's not my favorite footballer of all time. In fact, I think midfielders and defenders are often underrated a lot. And goalkeepers. Truth be told, when I was a kid, Petr Cech. I wanted to become a goalkeeper because of Petr Cech. Like that's not a joke. Just it was so sick seeing him play with a helmet on with I mean, kids nowadays call it aura. But he was like, he just didn't score. Even though he's just a normal guy, but he oozed something, you know what I mean? Like there's those types of players. I don't have a favorite because every player has a different skill set. But if there's one player I would actually like sit down a match for, it's very likely gonna be Messi or Lampard. I guess that's the way to put it. Same with a car. I think there are so many different cars that I like, that I love. That I don't have one dream car. I've got like 12 or 15. Have you been able to load? Have you been able to run these load stadiums with a full crowd? If I get the crowds working consistently, then that's a huge step. Nice. Yeah, this does look quite cool, doesn't it? Oh, Lamau. Yeah, you guys, we have been blessed, and we need to stop being such petty little cavemen who say, this boy, but no, it's just we had some great plays the last couple of generations. Let's see, it is Atletico de Mineiro, right? I need to double check on the name. Yeah, Mineiro. Hang on a second. I'm gonna quickly share this around on Twitter. Where is the link? Oh. I acknowledge I'm not the most interested person on live streaming, so there we go. Even the goal is on the right position now. Holy shit, guys. We've done something. We've done a thing. Hey, Welshman89, how are you doing, mate? How comes the seat mesh doesn't load in game? If I'd have known that, that would have been such a huge lifesaver. But yeah. Also, if you want to see it without ad boarding. This is how it looks with without the ad boarding. Yeah, the tifo is gonna be a bit of a thing for a broadcast camera. So if you want to see it in 2D classic mode, that is this. Right. That's enough fannying about. Let's actually go on and start working on the velodrome. So it looks ace. Yeah, I was surprised. It's actually really nice. What happens when a club builds a new stadium and could templates be made? Yeah, T34. I've not even thought that far ahead. Not even thought that far ahead. We'll see what we have first. Give this game all this effort. I'm sure even a game producer. I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. Nepomniachtchi Ulkoko Chalar. Hopefully that's right. Was a first take. Hey, Kara Yasin. What's the latest news? It's not looking good, bruv. Not looking good, bruv. I had a working build, but apparently it didn't get saved. So that's a bit sad. Let me load up the velodrome, shall we? Here we go, we go to France. Oh non, mon dieu. I know that was super stereotypical, so trust me. Sometimes I do things on purpose. Usually it just falls together. Let's quickly get these imported into the materials. It's here. Yes, reels. France. The velodrome is Marseille, right? One last thing. Are the models linked to Stadium ID or Club ID? Stadium ID. Yeah, so they will replace the Stadium generator from the Stadium IDs. So it's now importing all the materials. That's good. And don't feel afraid to ask questions, mate. I'm pretty sure no harm has ever been done that way. So feel free to ask them. Always stream while you are creating Bassy. Not always, but I try to do it a lot because it also keeps me a bit on edge. If that makes sense. No worries, mate. No worries. Now, whilst we're here, let's quick get the What was I going to say? Let's quickly get the seat covers in there before I get all of the fans like, oh, you made on this. Which, fair fox, but yeah. The reason why it loads PSG always is because it's the standard texture that it loads, because it's got the same file name. So that's why it always loads the PSG one. It's not because I'm secretly plotting against the downfall of a club, but yeah. Hey Chuck, hopefully you're doing well, mate. Bessy, do Maracana, please. Yeah, we'll do that at some point. You get notified now, great. Watch this, nice. What's been the hardest stadium you've had to do so far? The first one, Jack. Not the Parc des Princes, but I think the most difficult one was Adelaarshorst. I'll show it to you right now. That's simply because it's huge. So this is Blender GSN, I think. Then you have to stop using skins till the next update. Ah, that's a bit shit. Right, if you are a Marseille fan, I am so sorry. You have to see this. I'm really quickly going to try and remove it. Yeah, that's better. For this. Yeah, the Mineiro one is really good, isn't it? Imagine with actually you're able to see no, you won't be able to see them, but you can do something really cool with like the match opening camera. As for these, let's get rid of those guys. They are all embedded now. And for this, let's copy and paste it in here. There we go. And as for scale, I mean, it works, right? If it works, it ain't stupid. Hang on. Either the material skin or the attribute color tool makes a PC crash with a weird one. I agree, the Mineiro one is the best so far, so be sure to give Leonardo his due credits. Do you think efficiency of modding stadiums? If I can do it quicker than now, I might actually have to spawn 2 more arms, I think. Because, yeah, I'm already doing it super quickly now. It was a bit of a joke, by the way. Don't take it personally. fucking nuts. Nice, nice, nice. Budget turf mod's another nice find. Gonna give it a go. Yeah, yes, mate. The thing is, the turf mod, it can give you a bit of trouble, especially during very bright daytime. That is something I couldn't replicate on my own, but apparently it's been happening to some people. So just be aware. Oh no, Uji, don't worry, mate. Don't worry about it. No offense taken at all, mate. Minutes is on Maracana. Here we go, boys. The Brazilian Civil War. Is that what we should call it? Has started. I will say, I do think the Velodrome is in fact a nice stadium. Is metal? Yeah, it's painted. Okay. I did create the Allianz, the Westfalen Stadion, and the Köln one, I believe. Yeah, let's save this. And you guys mentioned Brazilian stadiums in the comments. For me, maybe the best one in Brazil is Corinthians. Looks amazing. I've not seen it before. Is that a crime? If there is a, I believe Brululul has a guide on his GitHub page. So Brululul is the creator of the mod, and I believe he has a guide on the GitHub. Let's see. Nice. Let's generate lighting. Can you do a modern pathos? No, the next time out. The next stadium is the Jose Alvalade. And from there on, we can see what we're gonna do. The Volkspark Stadion in Hamburg. In Bremen with the iconic floodlights. Maybe, yeah. Right, let's export this. Oh wait, that's not. One more thing. That is to go to the model. That is to do this. This. Actually, it should be. I think now. Done. Yeah, nice. Select all these. Voila. The Velodrome. Let's build the stadium bundle. Check out this. Boys, please keep it respectful in chat. I get that there's club rivalries, but yeah, let's keep it friendly. Or at least not hostile. Yeah. Start by je. Ja, de orange velodrome. Cool. Mappings. Like that. And velodrome. Let's save that and then we can test it in game. Have SI approached you to join the team yet? No, not at all. Emilio, I really would like to, but I'm also I have set a deadline for myself, which means I need to actually do the top 5 leagues first. Yeah, they should, maybe they should. I don't know. Let's keep it. Let's leave it at that, shall we? Let's open up FM. We've also restored a billboard, so hopefully we will see if it works now or not. Let's see, these didn't have the scarecrows yet. So let's import that first. Just working on this on the side while FM loads. Don't think you would want to honest, because it licensing copyright. Of course, it's that sort of thing. Again, I've spoken about this a few times. I want there to be a symbiotic relationship, so I can do my thing, SI does their thing, but we're just, you know, talking with each other instead of constantly, yeah, almost bashing on each other. That might sound a bit strange, but yeah. Ah, fuck. Didn't mean to do it. I am so used to Ilon being there, so. Save, and then we have the audience area. And then we do this, a subdivide, divide. So what I'm doing now is I'm selecting all of the areas where I want the crowds to go in. In the hope that we're going to be able to add crowds during this stream. Because again, it worked earlier. I'm having Claude, so that's my programming co-pilot thing side. It's currently running a lot of prompts. And what the lines do is basically say, there's a dot here, there's a vertex. I want you to make a spectator on the vertex. Just to explain what it does. So the more the more vertices I have, if I were to make like this, then every single dot here is going to be a spectator. But if you do too many, it'll obviously overload the game. So you want to start slowly, and gradually you want to like build it in. I hope that makes sense. Right. Independent bro, take commissions when people ask you to do so. Yeah, exactly. That was the idea. So yeah. Let's export now, shall we? Let's see how the velodrome looks in game. Oh shit, forgot the lights. No big deal at least. Oh well. Just save and we'll select all, export as an FBX. That's all correctly placed. Nice. Nothing is compared with the Maracana in Brazil. Ah, I don't know. You're automating the process of creating crowds with Claude. Hope that works out well. Can't imagine. Yeah, I mean, you could always do like arrays, but the performance load would be insane. It already kind of is quite substantial, but there are ways to, of course, smoothen it out a little bit. But yeah, this is also where your donation money goes. Just the ability to develop these sorts of things. Also, we have one new member I'm just seeing on YouTube. Who is that? Oh, sorry, I missed that. Who became a channel member? Arthur is now a hardcore supporter. Oh, Jesus, man. Love that. Beats. Here is the Velodrome. Ah, fucked it. Well, some stands are gonna be empty still, because it's all in testing phases. Looks good, doesn't it? So this is how the crowd, this is like the representation of the crowd, how it's gonna look. Again, a lot of stuff to still sort out. What a goal. And yeah, still, these sort of things we need to figure out. Right, let me just post something on Twitter. Some of the comments are absolutely insane. Yeah, we're making some progress, which is great. Have you thought about trying to do the Braga Stadium? Yeah, I have. Right now, the priority is kind of to do the European ones first. Just because that is my aim for Christmas. The big five, the top 5 leagues. Went many times there, you can really feel the vibe of the Velodrome. Nice. Love that. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's just the passion, right? As is football. Which one are we gonna do after the Alvalade? Let me change the stream overlay real quick. Current stadium is the Alvalade. So preferably, should we do Elland Road? Yeah, let's do Elland Road. Actually, maybe all... Ooh, just like swearing in a church this. Now we do Elland Road. The Dragao we already have done, yeah. Yeah, we'll do the Braga at some point as well. Well, Old Trafford, we're gonna try that now. After we have done the, what was it, Alvalade. Then we have the top 3 in Portugal done. Let me quickly grab the So, Volare. That is that, and let's grab the textures. We go. Portugal. I did notice that the Velodrome had some issues with positioning, which the Mineiro one didn't have, so that's a bit strange. Yeah. This bitch is like that. Only the rotation is a bit off, but yeah, still something to figure out later. So while we're here, let's do rewrite, generate colliders, keep the geometry, calculate the normals. Apply that. Oh, let me check back in chat, sorry. Has St. James's Park been done yet? No, not yet, not yet. Allez l'Olympique Marseille. Nice. The actual stadiums where you're getting them from to build a minigame. Yes. What about doing the World Cup stadiums? From the US, you mean? Coming World Cup. We might be able to do that. We're now doing the last stadium for Portugal for a little while. After the initial mega pack has released, then we'll keep doing them. No materials, hang on. My bad. And before anyone says anything, the crowd stuff will change to sporting. It's just it automatically loads the PSG one. Need to make that like a disclaimer. I don't think I will release the V1 at Christmas. Did it not update? Oh yeah, it didn't. Here we go. Now it's updated. Maybe we should do like a box on the outside of them. They're not like a bounding box I can do. Ah, we'll figure it out once we get there. We'll figure it out once we get there. Let's apply this. Then we will quickly grab the cloud model. Oh dear. There we go. Man. There we go. Ah. Oh yeah, I didn't run the fuck. the real thing. That's probably why. Right, we need to remove everything inside this folder. Bear with me. But this is still a very tedious thing about Stadium modding. It's a bit shady because the other one did work. The other ones did. Oh well. Oh no, we had to run the FTX converter as well, didn't we? Right type. Nice. We'll copy that back in. Same as with the audience area. Cool. With the models. Portugal. Not Poland, Portugal. The 26 World Cup, as I would like to take a few months to get national team management into the game. Yeah, they probably will, and I just hope that at some point we will actually like get good in international management, because I did play it a lot in the last games, since I'm a huge international management sucker, and it just always felt a bit disappointing, you know. Ah, kurva. What's up now then? Please don't tell me I have to do this manually. Come on. Jesus, wet man. Yeah, we need to do everything manually. Fuck. Sorry if you are suffering from epilepsy. A warning in advance. This can induce something with some people. When I have that put out there. For now, it is only the top 5 leagues that I'm doing. And from there on out, I am going to be looking into... fine. It's part of the game, man. Sometimes you have a bit of luck, sometimes you have a bit of unluck. Right, I'm gonna boot up FM24 Discord has come with a suggestion to try out. Oof. Thank you so much, Knuckles, for the $6 super chat. Thank you. I don't know why that was so large. Yeah, I don't know why that was so scaled up. Anyway, still, thank you so much, mate. Wish me luck. Thank you. Is there a club in the world that is universally loved by everyone? Like, everyone just loves them. Maybe also a lovely little discussion question is, who is you guys' favorite footballer? Well, Simon asked me the question just half an hour ago. But yeah, I'm also interested in you guys. What is you guys' favorite footballers? Ragnar, it takes me about an hour, sometimes 2, sometimes 3. The San Marino national team. I love that. I have the shirt for it. Like the national team shirts, I have. Pedri is your favorite footballer? Nice, I can see that. Good play, eh? So quick. Yeah, it used to be like 8 hours, but now a lot of things I've been able to optimize quite well. Yeah, I love the San Marino Stadium. I love how like a tiny little nation, because that's what they are, just has been able to upset the entire world basically from birth. When I was there was it 2 years ago? Went to the museum, and they basically told Napoleon to fuck off in different words, and Napoleon was so impressed that he just left him alone. He became quite friendly with him. I mean, that's a bit of that's like an over dramatization of the story, but are your mods heavy on hardware? That is a thing I can't judge. I have a 4080 and a pretty good CPU and 32 gigs of RAM, so I won't know what it's like on submarine. Yeah, as a universe, yeah, I can see that. But yeah, the truth is Kyle, but I just don't know. I'm not able to give you a fair answer. Sorry. What does it do now with the y-axis? What? It though. Billboards. Still nothing on sides. For some reason you can't download the camera mod. Ah, that's a bit weird. Right, just now we've got that tested. Let's close this up again. PDF file link isn't working or an internet problem. Yeah, not much I can do there, mate. Sorry. Apologies, mate. Not much I can do. Wasn't the Old Trafford ready? Not yet. Not yet. Hang on. Which ones are the far end? The left one, left two. Okay, yeah, so it's front, back. Okay. A new one coming out soon. Also for that, I don't know. That's Brulul who's making them. I'm sure he was at the Unity convention today. Could you add Glasgow Rangers to the to-do list, please? Of course. I've got both Rangers and Celtic on the to-do list, as well as Hampden. I know you'll not be so chuffed with Celtic Park, but still. Imagine going there with Rangers and winning the title on that turf. That'll sweeten the pain. Right, cool. What is thing? As it actually. Yeah. That was not to you, by the way, DC. I was just talking out loud. Right, now that now everything be fixed. Let's re-import it. Yeah, bullshit. Actual bullshit. Okay, I'm just gonna delete it again and we're gonna import it again. Ugh. Now it's worked. Look at that. Gucci. Again, apologies for the PSG thing. That will be fixed really soon. Bear with me, lads. We'll go to... We'll pump that up there. So this is just for representation. Boom. Nice. I'm really chuffed with the line though now. And that looks really good. As for this, yeah, of course, this will now be one thing we need to check though is model itself. Yeah. Here's bro, how FM all of a sudden allows full stadium textures to be imported. It's because of the new game engine, yeah. Yeah, these ones will be hidden once in game. Just wait and see. It's quite a low resolution texture though. That is a bit disappointing. Again, but I need to stress I don't own PES, so I've been sent this by Arthur. So yeah, just keep that in mind, please. So we'll get the actual thing sorted in a later patch. Oh, nice. Oh, we can add physics to it now. That's cool. That's nice. Yeah, so this won't be an un grande saluti dall'Italia. I think I understood a bit of it. So the same goes out to you, mate. Online needs a fix. Every time I try to do one for mates, always lags out. Yeah. Online, I mean, it's an issue, but it's probably not what's Interactive's priority list, sadly. Here we go. Let's add it as a prefab. And now we'll just do the lighting. I'll just use the Spain one for this. Do I take it, see the texture coming from PES? Yes, it is, yes. I'm not well versed in FIFA, I'm sorry. Curious to see how big lighting will look, but let's not do that on stream. Okay, cool. We'll save it now. That means we can export it. Let's see how it looks in game. So this one is 25 megabytes. It's still not awful. We're now at 30 stadiums and the total is 800 megabytes. Right, and now I need to find out which stadium ID it is. Let's say Alvalade Stadium is this ID. Let's save that now. Ooh. Aren't the seats totally green IRL? Yeah, they are. I've not found a way to import the seats from PES yet, so bear with me. They will be hidden if everything goes well. And yeah, let's test it out in game. Also, real quick, before we do that, I am going to do this. And by this, I mean, I'm quickly going to fix up the pitch a bit more. There we go. Keep up the great work. Keep up the great work. Never played any of these stadiums. These are always non-league. Yeah. We'll fix that at some point, mate. We'll fix that at some point. I'll make sure that stadiums, what I said, non-leagues, they will be in. Right. Send through a request to fix stadium of the non-league team I'll be using. Do that. That's fine. Nice. I'm sorry guys, I'm just quickly going to override it. Oh, lol. Let's export this now. And then we'll test out the Alvalade. Right, there we go. Hey Capitano, how are you? I'm good. How are you? The pyramid non-league coming back. Yeah, of course. I get what you mean. We're just having a few options to use as the non-league stadiums would be really cool. Nice, good to hear that, Capitano. Will these be coming as mod packs? Not sure what you mean. Yeah, not sure what you mean, but they will be going into the mod pack, yes. By the way, if you guys are watching the stream and you haven't liked or subscribed yet, I would advise you to do so if you don't want to miss any other ones. As well as on Twitch, drop me a follow. It helps to keep the light on. Yeah, the public can download them. It will be on Christmas. That's my goal. Goal is on Christmas. Daniel Gutierrez, Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan. Yes, that will also be in. You can see on the left side the next stadiums are Old Trafford and Ellen Road. Let me also quickly update the current stadium. Let's change. Really? Let's do it that way. You guys can't see it because it isn't live, but still. I hope I've written that down correctly. There we go. Is that updated for everyone? Nice. Do you have any place for the Palermo, Lorenzo Barbera? Maybe. Spurs. I have made the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Bruno, are you making the stadiums? Are you downloading them and importing into the editor? So I'm using the PES ones, and I'm exporting those Blender to Unity to the game. Still no crowds on that side. I would really love it if there were. Anyway, yeah, we'll do high-res textures at some point, I hope. As for these, the home ones, C2, those three can all change. Looks nice for the first version. Nice. Oh, glad to hear, mates. So let's put them. Right. Let's see. Did I post the Dragao video? I don't think so. See if I can find that. Let's see. And if not, then no worries. The velodrome. Is this the... Oh, this is the Mineros. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll do that. We'll do that later. Okay, let's start Old Trafford now then. Alvalade Stadium isn't like that. It has renovations. Yeah, Fabio, please then do it. I'm just taking a piss. But yeah, I'm just doing things with the things I have. And sadly, I don't have the newest versions. Always. So yeah, I do my best, but it's a bit hard sometimes. I swear I had Old Trafford. I swear I had Old Trafford. Hang on. Oh no, I didn't. Back. I don't have Old Trafford, shy. Let me just quickly text some. Because the one that I have in my directory, that one doesn't actually work. So let's do Elland Road instead. And we'll do Old Trafford tomorrow night. Right, I sent the message to Doctor, who's providing me this. Let's do, No, I know. I know you're just taking the piss. It's just that some people do take it, some people are very serious when they say stuff like that, so yeah. It's all good, man. I've had one guy in my DMs for like 55th time saying, why does the grass all look the same? Yeah, gets tiresome pretty quickly. So let's do Elland Road. Also, if you are new to the streams and you haven't given me a follow or a subscription or a like, it would help a lot if you did. Just lets me know that you guys do enjoy it. There is also a link tree in the description that should take you to all the other platforms, as well as donation links to help keep the lights on. I'm aiming for a Christmas release. What leagues do you plan on including in V1, or will it be a mix of some stadiums? Jack, it will primarily be the top 5 leagues. So, Ligue 1, Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, and Bundesliga. And then the top 4 English divisions. So, Champo, League 1, League 2. Favorite stadium you've ever been to? I'm gonna say Austria Wien, because I was on the pitch with them. Quite a funny backstory. Was there on school exchange trips, and they didn't have the shirt in my classmates' size. So as compensation, they just went, oh yeah, you know what? Yeah. Let's go to go on to the stadium. Go on to the pitch. That was pretty sick. It's actually my profile picture on Twitter. Let's see. Yeah. Leeds, you guys are championship, right? They do some in Asia. Some, yes. Robert, I do plan on doing the Celtic Park, Ibrox, and Hampden. Why is thing so fucking huge? Oh, I said it to fit. That is why. Now it's better. Nice. That's shit. Leeds. Oh, Leeds is Prem. Huh? Shut up. Oh, you guys are joking. You guys are 100% joking. I have not seen in a Premier League this year. I've not heard anyone talk about them either. Surely not. Oh hell, what the fuck? They are. Okay. Apologies then. I did finish the Dragao. Or do you disagree, FTV? Because in my opinion, I definitely did do the Dragao. Did I? Oh no, I didn't. That's right. I don't have the videos. Hang on. Yeah, I didn't even make a video for it. Like a screen capture. You're right. Let's do that now real quick. Yeah, the stands, they have no color. That's right. They also had no supporters. But yeah, FTV, we'll do that. We'll do it soon. So for now, let's just save this. Seconds. Boot up into FM. Yeah, so Bentham, I'm gonna put the tunnel. I'm gonna take that to the side. Also, FTV, you will now have crowds as well. Nice. Go. Okay, yeah, this is really strange. Hang on. If I'm gonna do it now, I'm gonna do it right. Did I answer you? Hang on, what happened? What did you ask? Sorry. The crowd, is it possible that are on Stadiun? No, I'm gonna put that in. I'm gonna put that all in. So it will at the end. It will actually calculate everything properly. Don't worry about that. Also, let's, yeah, because the stands, they are one thing. So I don't actually, I cannot control the color. Yeah, just know it's not, it's it wasn't malicious intent. Nice. That's also good. Okay. That should be better. Yeah, no, that's gonna look horrible. Right, let's apply the transforms now. Right, let's try it. Let's try it again now. yeah, now we have 5 extra megabytes on top of it. Global Pixel, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a nice day. And hopefully we'll see you again in the future. Have a good one, lad. Bye-bye. Okay, yeah, the binding works. Okay. Let's try this out now. So I'm hoping I can link it to the club ID for the club callers. Yeah, sure, Pedro. That is, I heard that from some of the other guys. We'll just do it one step at a time. Oh, Arthur, you absolute legend. You also provided Old Trafford. I'm just quickly gonna give him a shout out. I'll post his Twitter link. Chat. Cardiff City Stadium? Yes, sir. Oh, Arthur is such a brilliant legend, man. Actually insane. Do you think more models will import their own stadiums? Yeah, of course. I think so. I think this is just a breakthrough that will lead to the rest doing their own thing. And these crowds or these stands still filled. It's looking better for you, FTV? The game, how I will handle it is, yeah, it's dependent on the attendance rate, so it will be turned into percentages. Oh wow, interesting. Okay, change the rotation a little bit. It's gonna be fine. Let's not include that so obviously. Yeah, with the colors would have been, yeah. So I'm hoping to get the colors in at some point with stands. But yeah, we need to do it one step at a time. Right, it's gone live now, the post. Better. Let's save Old Trafford. There we go. Of course, it will actually look even better at some point. But yeah, just one step at a time. anyway. We'll do the scarecrow. Import it. Play the stream elements real quick. There we go. Is that updated now? Yes, it is. Cool. I'll see the crowd graphics are just a placeholder. Yeah, it's a placeholder. No, it's a placeholder. It's just not as interesting to work on stream. Okay, something similar to what... Hi, Ricardo. No, sadly not. I don't think. Because of engine limitations. Okay, so these are correct. Now, do the subdivision. That looks fine. We'll subdivide those up. Your wavefans go between the play tunnel and the screen in the corner. Yeah. Any other future projects? Clothing is one of them. Lighting, just actually everything really. So much wrong with the game. Yeah, so I'll sort that out one day, Phantom. The goal now is to just get most of them in. And from there we'll look. Oh wait, no, this didn't work. Then it's the lights. Brilliant. Good evening. I'm doing well. How are you, Sam? Hopefully everything is okay on your end. Working on Ellen Road now. So let's export it as an FBX. And that should now hopefully be exported in here. I did put you guys in the championship. I did obviously mean to put you in the Premier League. I just I had a wee little oopsie. Happens to the best of us, eh? So let's select all of the textures. And now I need to run the batch. Okay. I've got so many different things going on at the same time. Quite mad. Edit this. I have to run it. Hang on. Thank you. Excellent work, everyone. Nice. Love that, Ricardo. Okay, we won't be back in the championship next year if we don't improve soon. Still safe though. 11 points, I saw. Also, thank you so much, Sam, for becoming a supporter. Love that. This is still loading up. Let's see if Claude had anything bad. A lot of textures in this stadium, right, guys? Jesus, it's still going. Still going. Pretty insane, this. Love the look of this and can't wait. Thank you so much for all your hard work. No worries, Gary. Thank you for the support, mate. I think it would be possible to create a tool where yeah, right wing, that is what I'm looking to implement at some point. Do you think any of the modding community will ever put in yes, I believe so too, Gary. Allen Road is a classic one. Sure is. It's still doing the finally. Jesus wept. So we'll copy these. There we go. How am I doing? Face. Not great. And we'll import the FBX now. Here we go. Now it's just going to import all of the textures. Nice. It should be in there now. Oh, no, I shouldn't. I didn't copy the mod. Now we will have. Right, so we need to do this, read write. Actually, let's do that for everything. Yep, apply. Here's my like, your job is incredible. Thank you so much, Malma. Thank you. Okay, same for the Emirates. Right is on. Anfield, likewise. But this is just so that the crowds will generate stadiums. Actually, would this be better? Let's try that out with Ellen Road now. If importing is better than calculating. All right. Go and we select this folder. Sorry for not being super enthusiastic. It's also quite late, so yeah. Again, don't worry about the PSG logo. We'll quickly change this into a Leeds one right now. There we go. Let's select the pitch. How do I choose which stadiums to build? It's random. It's just random. It's also a bit like, what do I want to build? What do I... If people are like very moany about certain stadiums, I would just not do it. Yeah, call me a wanker for it, but yeah. I don't really care. Jesus. Alright, and now we do stadium. Quickly put this on top. Nice. Will you be making Swedish football stadiums? Not at the start, but I will be at some point, yes. As for the Wanda Metropolitano, yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't be in. Let's see, this is a bit of a shitty one. I'm thinking we try and replace it with a bit lighter of a turf. Like easier on the eyes. Otherwise it's just gonna look really shitty in Football Manager itself. I always thought these were blue and yellow for some reason. Yeah, that looks good. Let's change the... Let's change that. Nice. Both sides. There we go. Stadium needs to be rescanned since it's been under renovations. Yeah, yeah, Mika, I agree. That is sadly something something I cannot really do on my own. Unfortunately. I was also not really happy with the textures, but yeah. It's something we'll have to figure out later. Then you get some of the stadiums that look like this, and you're like, okay. Yeah. Now in England, only England, gonna make it grey. Just gonna make it look perpetually grey. They do? That's good. So this one is going to be a bit more experimental. If you guys don't mind. Just to see how the lighting looks. Right. Let's do the lighting and we'll test it. And I think this is going to be the last one of the stream. It's been quite a long day already. All right, nice. That's saved. Now let's head over here and export it. This is Island Road. There we go, and then with the mappings. There we go, Island Road. Come on, please build. Shouldn't take this long. Right, there we go. And this one is 41 megabytes. Right, let us test it out in game. Fulfilled text results for the first 5 vertices of the area. Okay. Those are the city. Yeah, it's just surface area. That's what makes it larger. Hopefully it's been a good stream. Just a final reminder, if you are new to the stream and you haven't liked or subscribed or followed on Twitch, I would highly recommend you do, because you can get notifications for the latest streams and stadiums, as well as tutorials. So, putting it out there. And of course, thank you to everyone who has been in the chat and has been chatting and has been supporting. Thank you so much. And let's test out how Leeds United's Elland Road looks. Let's see how it looks. You build stadiums more faster than at the beginning. Yeah, absolutely. I would be kind of disappointed if I didn't. This is Elland Road. Still excited? Nice. Of course, the crowds will be changed down the line. The goals on the correct places? I don't think so. Still. Oh, imagine if just these were filled as well. That would be so nice. Yeah, see the... I don't understand though. Because the pitch is just the same, so yeah. Ideally, we just place the goals perpendicular to the pitches. Just seen what you did with my stadium, the velodrome. Thank you so much for everything you do for this game. No worries, Papau. No worries at all, mate. All good. This is 2D Classic. This is the broadcast. Oh man, this rain is so poor. I wish we could just not play with rain. Here's the tunnel. But yeah. Let's copy this and put it on Twitter. And then that will be this was the final thing of the stream today. We could do the Camp Nou. Once I have the files for it, yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's posted now. Cool. I have to spend about 6 hours scrolling through all of the notifications and all of the comments and all of the interactions. I love that. Why don't you add Stripe to check it? So long as people will complain about the pitch, I will only make it worse. The pitch is the last thing I will do. So yeah, that is that. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream. I have. So yeah, if everything is okay, I will leave it at this point. Do you think you will do tool editing for Stadiums? Absolutely. Just it's gonna be a long way off. Still. Anyway, if you did enjoy today's stream, do leave it a like, subscribe, follow, everything. Look at the links down in the description. I'm very likely going to be live tomorrow night again. That depends on how I feel after work. We'll see what happens. So for now, I want to thank everyone who has been tuning in. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Otherwise, it's going to be Friday. So yeah, again, thank you so much and have a nice night. Bye bye.